you guys. Uh, Excuse me. I'm back again. Okay. So, these are visions, okay? They're not dreams. I know for sure now because I had another one. There's a part in the Bible where it says, and I'm paraphrasing here, it says about God giving man directions, and man not perceiving that he's giving them directions. And so God puts them under a deep sleep and seals those directions within his spirit. Okay? This is that situation. This is that. Okay? Hold on. Oh, Father God, Lord, thank you for protecting me while I sleep. Lord, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for showing me the things that you've been showing me. In Jesus' mighty name. Lord God, let me decrease while your Holy Spirit increases in me fully. And put a host of your angels around me to block out anything that is not like God. May I only hear the voice of the Holy Spirit, and that's it. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. So, now I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to bring this one to you guys, but I am, because somebody's going through the same situation. I've already been through it, but at the time I did not know any of what the Lord showed me just recently, okay? Though I always wondered about it, right? Now I got the answer. So, I remember most of it, the little glimpses here and there. Because I woke up, I came out of the vision. Ain't gonna lie, it did make me cry. It did. Because I realized what was going on. Okay, the Lord had opened my eyes to let me see it. And it's like he took me back to those times. Except this time, the cover was taken off, right? Everything that I didn't see then, it was completely taken off, right? So, this person's ex, for me, my ex, so there'd be times where we would get into it, right? And well, first let me tell you what I saw. Okay, so I just remember being put in the vision, right? And it was in my living room. And so was he, right? So was my ex. And at the second I was in the vision, I when I say these things seem like they're so real, I believe that they are very real. However God decides to show them to you, I believe that they are real. It seems like they are in some place in time, somewhere. Because you're like, or it's like you're brought into a place of time, right? Either you're standing outside looking in, or you're inside able to see, what's going on. Sorry if I'm confusing y'all. I hope I'm not. So I was happy because I was they were here. They were right next. I was seeing their face. They were here. And I believe this is before I knew that it was a vision, right? So I'm hoping that this person, will come closer to me, right? I think I was sitting on the couch or on the bed somewhere in the house. The bed. It was the bed. And he was squatting. Okay? He was squatting on the side of the bed. Okay? Mind you, I'm like waiting for him to, finish what he's doing and come up there and lay down so we can watch TV and doze off to sleep, right? And I'm like, hey, babe, what are you doing? Come on, what are you doing? Come up, lay down. And it's like he's whispering, okay? He's whispering. I'm like, what's he whispering? And when somebody takes the phone off their ear and they're talking to you, say something to you, but they're like saying in the tiniest voice, like a whisper. That's what he did. And he was like, I'm on the phone with my mom right quick. And I'm like, I said okay, but this expression on my face was like, okay. I'm a thinker. I think all the time about everything. So it's like, why would he whisper like that to me? He's on the phone with his mother. Then revelation started to pour in. And I know it's the voice of God saying that he's not on the phone with his mother. He's on the phone with his ex, okay? The one that is and was doing witchcraft, right? On you or on me. Okay? Whoever's watching this is on you, okay? Because you'll see, okay? And I'm just like, what? So it goes back and it's whispering and whispering, and then the vision switches, right? Now, I'm in the living room, okay? We're just in the room. Now I'm in the living room, right? And I'm going to the front door. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm going to the front door. And there are Halloween decorations up, right? Like a birthday party, like you have a birthday party or whatever. Like those paper decorations you hang along the wall and stuff that hang down. It was like that. They're Halloween decorations. And they know that I don't do that, right? Halloween and all that, that's not me. I don't do that. I don't celebrate Halloween. That's not my stilo. And he knew that. He knows that. So I was wondering to myself in the vision, like, why are these things hanging up around my house? And I went to go back to walk in the room where he was. And it was like he was bunched up by himself, right? It's like he would keep his distance from me, and as if, when you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And they, say somebody makes a pass at them, right? And they reject that person. They're like, no, I'm in a relationship, so I can't. So a person will act a certain way if they don't want to be touched, or they feel like they cannot be any kinds of intimate with you. And I'm not talking about, sexual or anything like that. I'm just intimate, right? Or open. And they were just closed off, just completely closed off. And I'm like, no matter what I did, I couldn't get close to them, right? they just seemed so far away. Revelation came in again. So, revelation started pouring in that they were in another relationship, right? While they were in a relationship with me. Okay? Which is the reason why they were giving me the cold shoulder, right? Now, I mentioned before there were times that we would get into it, right? Small stuff. Like, it was almost as if they started the argument on purpose, right? And that's exactly what they did. And when we would get into it, he would go outside. He would leave the house, go outside, go in his car, and get on his phone. Now, the whole time I thought that he was, you know, well, he said that he would talk to his mom on the phone all the time. You know, he would go outside and do that. But me, I thought it was just me being a jealous person. I always figured that he wasn't talking to his mom, that he was calling whoever, you know, whoever he was seeing on the side or whatever. I figured that he was calling them every time that we got into it, went outside in the car. And that's exactly what it was, okay? What he was doing was calling this person, getting instructions from them, okay, on what to do next. Step-by-step instructions, right? Wicked instructions to do something against me, right? I remember I told you guys I got poisoned and, you know, found out I was trying to sacrifice me for industry and basically fortune and fame, right? And I told you guys I found the binder and everything. So the whole time we're together, this person is getting step-by-step directions on how to do what they're trying to do to me, right? Make me sick at times here, poison me here. At one time raped me while I was asleep. And step by step, they were getting directions, okay, on how to do these things and when to do these things and how to do these things. And the decorations around my house, right? The Halloween decorations, they had to do with a curse, okay? And I came out of the vision, okay? Yeah, that's when I started crying. Cause it's like you when you think one way, like for a long period of time, it seems one way to you, and it never was that way at all. It was just like a show, an illusion, like a Academy Award winning performance type thing. It devastates you. It's devastating to be deceived in depths like that, you know, and so it hurts. Being totally honest with you, it hurts. So I cried for a couple minutes, and then, you know, the feeling passed, and then the Holy Spirit started speaking to me and was telling me what I just told you guys. And so the same thing is happening, right, to somebody or some of you, either one person or more than one person, right? It's the same thing is happening to you, and you've been wondering these same type of things, right? It seems weird that when you and your spouse or ex-spouse get into an argument or have gotten into an argument or whatever the case may be, and they leave the house, right? Whether they go walk around or whatever and come back or to their car or whatever, they are consulting with someone else. 1444 on my timer. They are consulting with a secret partner, right? On how to do, on what wicked steps to take to come against you. Okay? this can be it is a devastating thing, okay? Especially if you are still in it right now. If you are still in it right now, He is, and He will cause a separation to occur, okay? He will sever that tie, just like He did for me. Even though I didn't, at the time I didn't understand it, I just had to obey the Lord at the time, right? Because the Lord can see what we cannot see, right? At all times, right? So at the time, the Lord did not reveal that to me. Why? Because I would not have been able to handle that at that time. It quite literally probably would have killed me from the heartbreak and the devastation. It would have killed me, no mistaking that. It would have. Yes, you can die of a broken heart. Yes, you absolutely can. Yes, you can. I mean, this is their goal, though. You know. So that is going on with you as well, right? There is somebody that is close to you, right? Whether it be a relationship, a intimate, relationship like I was just speaking on, or just a relationship to where you live together and you guys are really, really close friends, or however it resonates, take it, right? And this person is consulting someone else behind the scenes and taking steps to do things to come against you, unbeknownst to you. You feel something isn't right in your spirit, okay, but you don't quite know how to put your finger on it, right? There's also like a type of confusion, spells or curses or whatever being done so that they're trying to cover their tracks, right? So that when you start trying to put two and two together, you can't quite put it together, right? It's like when you almost figure it out, the information evades you, right? That's what's going on, okay? Man, it's so crazy, man. The devastation and just the shock from everything. It's like, damn. Sorry for my language. It's like you just don't. You can't fathom somebody being that cold-hearted and sinister, right? Even if they don't like you secretly, right? Or hate you, or you would think there's a level that people would stop at, but no. Especially when because this person has, and I'm speaking of you as well, but you mean your situation as well, this person has sold their soul to the devil himself, okay? In place of coming against you, trying to complete these actions against you for your soul, right? But they put their soul on the line in order to come after yours. Follow me? And I'm sorry, beloved, but this was a plan from the beginning. It was a plan from the beginning. Yeah. You might be asking yourself, like, how could somebody fake loving you for such a long period of time and, you not catch on or anything? When people are determined to see something through, they'll do whatever they have to do to see that thing through. Especially if it's for greed, right? So I don't know where the Lord has you in the situation, right? He might just be having you still sitting back and checking everything out, and which is why He has me up here bringing this to you. Or this is after the fact, right? And you're asking the whys, okay? And you're still in the devastation part of finding everything out, okay? Or finding just a little out by little, right? You'll get through it. Tell you that will happen. You will get through it. It's gonna take a little while. It's not gonna take long as it usually would. Probably freaking years. But the Lord is doing a new thing, right? He's doing a new work. So it'll be a rapid, what I call a rapid healing. As the days go on and you gain more understanding, and the Lord reveals specific things to you when He knows that you're able to handle them. Okay? Because people are confused too about this with pain. I was too. The pain, right? You may ask, like, Lord, why? Okay, well, I don't want to know if they're doing this and this and that. Okay, I don't want to know. I'm just fine with moving on. Like, you don't have to show me. Well, no, the Lord has to show you, right? He's not gonna hide nothing from His child. He's not. Okay, God does nothing without revealing it to His prophets first, right? So He's going to reveal everything to you before He takes you from that level to your promotion, right? He has to. It's His word, and He loves you. So He's not going to leave any stone unturned, right? He's going to let you know everything that went on, right? Not just this and here and that there. He's going to show you everything, no matter the time gap in between, right? Which is why I'm finding this out now, right? It had to come through a way of visions, right? And I didn't have those before. Not in the way that I have now. I could see in the spirit. I could see into the spirit, but I didn't have visions, right? Where I would be put inside of the vision, right? Or be looking from the outside in. And the same thing will probably most likely happen with you. The Lord will I'm saying not add a gift that was already in you, right? That He's just woken up, right? Two on my timer. But He will add that increase. He will stir that gift. Thank you, Holy Spirit. He'll stir that gift, right? And then it'll wake up. And sometimes it is cool, right? It is a cool gift to have and to be able to see things in depth. But it is also a heavy gift. It's also a very heavy gift because you see the truth. You see the truth in everything, right? The veil comes off and you see the truth in everything. Okay? Every situation that you thought was a specific way was absolutely a different way. So that will hurt you. In some instances, it will devastate you, right? But at this point, you will be healed to the point where it does not affect you, right? There's a difference between something hurting you and, you can be devastated and not affected, right? Because you feel whatever you're feeling in the moment, right? And then you're able to let it pass. You understand what I'm saying? You're able to let it pass. You don't sit with it. And you don't sit with it, constantly think about it, grow a root of bitterness in your heart and all that, right? This is why the Lord allows you to be healed to a certain point to where He knows that you can take it. Okay? Then He will reveal it to you. So, child of God, this is also what is going on in your situation, okay? Your partner or whoever, friend, whoever's that close person to you, they're consulting outside somewhere, okay? To somebody that they are in a relationship with, like a close-knit relationship with, okay? That is giving them, that is into witchcraft, right? And so are they, right? But that is giving them instructions along the path of you guys' relationship. And gives them instructions on what actions to take towards you, right? What negative actions to take towards you. So, had to come and bring whoever needed to hear that, okay? Bring that to them and take it to the Lord, okay? So the Lord can show you how to maneuver and how to, what to do and how to do it, right? Don't come out of your character as much as possible, okay? And just open your heart to the Lord and let Him speak to you on the situation, because you have to, because the hurt that you're gonna feel, or that you do feel, let the Lord do what He's trying to do, okay? Just follow His lead. Please, just follow His lead, right? Do exactly what He tells you to do, right? Obedience is better than sacrifice, right? Do exactly what He instructs you to do, and I promise you, you'll get through it, okay? You'll live through it, and you will get through it, all right? Be careful, beloved. Be wise as a serpent, innocent as a dove, okay? Yeah. All right. So that's it. That's all I got for you right now. I know that's heavy, but hey, that's what we got to deal with, right? And it's not your fault. Might feel like that for a while because that's how they make you feel, but it's not your fault. It ain't. If anything, if anything's maybe your fault, it's because you overextended your love, right? To the point where you forgot about yourself, or you gave too many chances, right? When all the signs were there and you should have just let it go, right? But God used everything for your good and for His glory, so you don't have to worry about that, right? Without this person doing this to you, okay, your promotion wouldn't have came. Remember that. Your promotion wouldn't have come. So, it'll be all right. I promise it'll be all right. I made it. Okay, I made it. Lord got me through it, and He'll get you through it too. So, I love you guys. All right, keep your head up, right? Just, be led by the Spirit of God, and you'll be okay. Promise you'll be okay, right? All right, I love you guys, man. Very much, very much, very much. Whew. Stuff is real, man. Too real. Psalm 91, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. All right? All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. All right.